let's end the show with duo jams.
Yeah.
So this segment, growing up as two kids in the 90s, we played a lot of NBA Jam growing up. I used to destroy people as Ron Harper with the Clippers. That was my... There's no chance. If I got Ron Harper and the Clippers, you're not surviving a game of NBA Jam.
Who was the duo? Was it Piakowski?
No, this was pre-Pie. Oh, no, he was on the second edition. Yeah, I think he was. But first edition was Ron Harper, and I think it was Doc Rivers.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Doc Rivers and Ron Harper, I would kill people with. Full disclosure, grew up a Clippers fan. That's where we're at. But, so this week, first episode, first ever game of Duo Jams. We're recording here in LA. We're both LA natives. Let's do a Battle of LA.
We're going to do the Battle of LA.
Yeah, I love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick our duo jams based off of these two teams. We each pick up two players, and then we go head to head for the rest of the week based off of the fantasy points on NBA.com.
That's exactly right.
And then we're going to come back.
Exactly. So these are the games Tuesday through Friday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're going to come back next Tuesday and see how we did, see who won.
Exactly.
So I'm going to pick the Clippers. I just said that I grew up a Clippers fan. I used to dominate playing as the Clippers. I'm going to take the Clippers. That leaves you with the Lakers this week. My duo jam this week. This is tough. Both these teams are playing 3 games.
Yep.
The Clippers are tough because they are a T-League team with a semi-C League roster right now due to injuries, health and safety protocols. They are really just kind of skimming by right now. But I'm going to have to go with my point guard is going to be Eric Bledsoe. Now, some people might think, oh, Reggie Jackson, he could be coming back from health and safety this week. And he is kind of the bigger player on the roster. But right now, Bledsoe has just proven how valuable he is to this team. Without their 2 stars, they need that kind of playmaking, ball-pushing point guard. And Bledsoe's completely stepped up his game and stepped into that.
Yep.
So I'm going for rebounds and assists with Bledsoe.
Exactly. You know, as a fantasy player, I think Bledsoe is the better choice here.
Yeah.
Because he's going to have the ball in his hands a lot over these next 3 games, and he's more likely to dish out assists and get a few rebounds with his, you know, his size is small, but boy, is he strong.
Yeah, he's huge. He's huge.
Yeah.
My pairing with him, it's an obvious choice. If we're going down just star talent on the team, the guy at the top of that totem pole right now with everybody else out is Marcus Morris, and he has completely stepped it up lately. He's putting up 20-point games, I think, in his last 4 games. He's got that kind of mid-range game that they were missing with Kawhi out. He had a rough start to the season. He's starting to look like the Marcus Morris that played on the Knicks before he came to the Clippers. He's starting to look like that. So I'm going with Eric Bledsoe and Marcus Morris as my duo jam this week in the Battle of LA.
I love it, man. And Morris is, like you said, he's going down in the mid-range. He's posting guys up and just saying, clear out.
Yeah.
I'm shooting over the top.
Yeah.
And he's making them.
And he's putting up a lot of shots. So I'm going quantity here.
He's hot right now. Again, he's going to have the ball in his hands a
Okay.
lot. So that leaves me with the other team.
Yeah.
They're called the Lakers.
Yes.
They also play here.
Yes.
You're familiar with them?
Yeah, they are the number 1 team in crypto arena fan-wise.
Yes, that's them. So the Lakers, you know, they've got...
Odd season.
but they've got some pretty high-end talent on their team.
Yeah.
So as much as I want to choose Stanley Johnson, and I'm telling you, every part of me wants to choose Stanley Johnson.
The amount of reliance that the Lakers have on Stanley Johnson right now is insane.
Oh,
but
no,
he's been great for them.
They're going to guarantee his contract.
Yeah.
That seems as though that's going to happen. So anyways, I'm going to go with LeBron James.
Ooh, left field. Did not see that coming.
He's playing really well, like I said. He's playing the center position. He's dishing out a lot of assists.
Yeah.
And he's, forget the assists, he's scoring the shit out of the ball right now.
He's doing it all.
He's on an absolute tear.
He's doing it all.
So I'm going with him. Now, the other choice, I'm going with Russell Westbrook.
Interesting.
Now, I know he's been inefficient. He's been tough. But look, who else am I going to go with
Malik
on this
Monk?
roster? No. I'm not going with Malik Monk.
He's been hot lately.
He's been hot lately. you know, you're going to go down with Russ one way or the other, right? So I'm going to ride that train.
I mean, look, you could absolutely dominate with this duo. You could absolutely destroy me.
On paper,
but in fantasy, you lose points for turnovers and missed shots, and that might end up killing you with Westbrook. We'll see.
It might. And, you know, he had a very interesting quote after the game the other night about how he's allowed to have turnovers and he's allowed to miss and he's allowed to do all these things because of who he is.
Cool.
But maybe this is a nice bounce back for him. I don't know.
All right.
I'm going with Westbrook. We'll see.
Okay. I'm excited. So we'll check back next week and we'll see how our duo jams did against each other. Fun Battle of LA.
I like it.
I'm excited. We've been wanting it in the playoffs. Didn't get it. We're making it here. Yeah. Come to the alternates for the Battle of LA.